Coronavirus has become a pandemic and creating panic all over the world. Do cancer patients need to worry? Then the answer is yes. It is even more worrisome for cancer patients. Why? Because cancer patients are immunocompromised. And since their immunity is compromised, they are more vulnerable to developing severe infections. While there is plethora of information going around the social media, here I am sharing a few tips that might be relevant for cancer patients as well as their family members. What we need to remember is that COVID-19 is highly contagious. It spreads from person to person as well as by touching infected surfaces. The incubation period for this virus is 2 to 14 days. And what are the symptoms that you should look for? There may be fever, there may be dry cough, aches, body aches, difficulty in breathing, stuffy nose, running nose, breathlessness, pneumonias and diarrhea. So these are all the symptoms that you should be aware of. Why? Patients who are taking active cancer treatment, they are especially vulnerable, but there may be few patients who have actually completed their treatment a few years ago. So more likely their immune system might have recovered to a large extent. However, every patient is different. So it is very important that we all follow the advisory suggested by the Health Ministry and try to protect ourselves as much as possible. When everyone is fearing exposure to COVID-19 and has been recommended to stay indoors, then what do the cancer patients do when they are on active cancer treatment? Yes, it is well known that cancer patients are immunocompromised and they are more vulnerable to developing severe infections at this time. But do they interrupt their treatment? Well, the answer to this will be you must talk to your oncologist. There are so many things that your oncologist need to consider. For example, what is the goal of your treatment? Whether your cancer therapy is being given in the curative setting or in the palliative setting. For example, if cancer treatment is being given in the curative setting, then withholding the next sessions may actually be detrimental and may impact your overall prognosis. However, if the cancer if your cancer is well controlled and cancer treatment is being given in the palliative setting, then your oncologist may consider for delay or modification of your treatment plan. Similarly, the overall disease status is also important. For example, if the disease is rapidly progressing, then it is not wise to interrupt treatment or to delay treatment. However, if your disease is well controlled and in a remission phase, then again your oncologist may in most likelihood consider to delay therapy or modify therapy. So overall general medical condition of the patient is very important. So in present day, a person without a known COVID-19 infection, a cancer patient without a known COVID-19 infection, in most likelihood your oncologist will recommend for you to continue the treatment without modification. However, if you do not have active cancer or you are on just plain follow-up visits, then it is highly likely that your oncologist will ask you to delay your or postpone your visit, or even you can consult them via telemedicine. For a cancer patient who is diagnosed with COVID-19 infection, what should be done? So it should be, although we do not have any strict guidelines, but the normal standard guidelines for any cancer patient who has active infection, then we normally modify treatment or delay treatment or postpone treatment. That is probably that most of us will follow. So what is important to know is withholding anti-cancer therapy at present is generally not recommended for majority of the cases. However, if your cancer is well controlled, then your oncologist may like to postpone or modify your cancer treatment. Also, if it is in the palliative setting and your cancer is well controlled, there is a possibility that he or she may like to change you from IV chemotherapy to oral therapy, so that to delay the visits, to minimize the visits to the hospital. For a person who is at high risk of COVID-19 infection and suppose the cancer is well controlled with conventional treatment, there is also a strong chance that if you are planned for allo stem cell transplant, that in more likelihood may be postponed for the time being. So the overall risk benefit ratio has to be seen, and it should be after close discussion with your oncologist. Further treatment plans should be made. It is important to stay safe, but do not compromise your treatment outcomes. So it is very important that you talk to your oncologist and then decide about the future course of action. So the common question that I am being asked is, Madam, do I take any prophylactic antiviral therapy to prevent COVID-19 infection? That is being asked by our patients. So at present, there is no recommended antiviral therapy or vaccine at this point of time to prevent COVID-19 infection in cancer patients. However, as a cancer patient, if you are already on some prophylactic antiviral therapy as part of your routine management, then you are recommended to kindly continue that. Prophylactic growth factors and antibiotics may be of some potential value, but still a grey area. As of now, there is no evidence to give any prophylactic antiviral therapy to prevent COVID-19 infection. But one must remember that research is happening very fast. It is changing by hours, and we never know. Very soon we may have new recommendations and new guidelines. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. There are too many rumors around us. Do not panic and do wash your hands regularly. If you think the information shared today is useful, then kindly do share it. It may help someone.